Hi, I'm Heather Sugg reporting from FinTech Futures here at Money20 USA. I am pleased to be joined by Stacy, CEO of DailyPay. Stacy, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much, Heather. Excited to be here.
Yes. Well, before we get started, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and DailyPay?
Absolutely. So I joined DailyPay in 2022. Incredibly excited about the mission that we're on of really disrupting the last thing that you wait for in your life, which is your pay. If you think about things that you wait for, you probably can't think of a single thing, is you don't wait to watch your show or your food, or even if you're sick, right, you just jump on telemedicine. So really excited about diving in to tackle the paycheck to paycheck cycle that so many people are living through. And that's really what we're tackling here at DailyPay.
Very nice. And you've been pioneers in earned wage access this whole time. So tell me about what's happening now in the field and why this is important today.
Yeah, it's incredibly important today. As I mentioned, over half of people are living paycheck to paycheck. So getting access to their earned wages when they've earned them is incredibly important. As you think about, life doesn't happen to you in 2-week increments, right? So people put together a monthly budget, but that's not that helpful if your rent is due before you get paid. So providing people access to their earned wages, money that they've worked for and just haven't gotten paid for yet, is important to allow them to pay for bills or things that they just might want to do before their pay cycle comes up.
Absolutely. And now you have a lot of big changes that have been going on and a lot of news breaking, so I'm excited to talk about all of those. I understand you've recently expanded into the UK.
We did.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'd like to hear more. Tell me more about what you see as opportunities in the global market right now.
Yeah, so not surprisingly, people outside the US have the same desires as people inside the US, which is to control how they earn their money and how they manage their money. And so we have been working with our partners, employers that we're supporting, to go international with them to support the benefits that they've brought to their employees in the US, to bring those same impact and benefits to their employees outside the US as well. So the UK was a highly demanded market across the employers that we serve. So we've launched into the UK with our employers, and we want to continue to bring that to people that live outside the US and have that same challenge. In fact, in the UK, people will get paid only once a month. So even more important in the UK than what we have here in the US, where the majority of people are paid, every other week or kind of bi-monthly.
That will be very important. I had no idea. You also are adding new consumer financial services. Will you tell us a little bit about those?
Yes, we're really excited. We've done a lot over the last several quarters in releasing new products to better extend the consumer's ability to manage their money after they access their earned wages. So if you think about, you want access to your earned wages because you need to pay for something, you need to purchase something, maybe you need to send money to somebody else. And so what we've been doing is releasing products into our financial hub that really is creating this real-time ability for employees to manage how they've managed their money and be able to put it on our new DailyPay card. We've got savings features. There's credit health monitoring, so employees can log in daily and see how their credit health is improving. And we just announced yesterday release of international remittances integrated into DailyPay. So this is allowing people who used to go to work, wait for their paycheck, and then send money to people around the world, that maybe family or friends that they want to send money to. That is now integrated into real time, so they can go to work and they have the ability to send money, right there the same day that they're working.
Very exciting. So another thing DailyPay has been doing on the earned wage access page is addressing challenges. What do you see as you're getting into the market and as it's actually being adopted? What are you running into and how are you addressing that?
Great question. We've been seeing a lot of partnership from employers who have really seen that DailyPay has turned into an employee experience platform for them, right? They are challenged with hiring, recruiting, retaining, and managing a highly productive frontline workforce, which I don't know if you've worked frontline jobs or managed frontline workers, right? It's very hard to recruit and retain great people. And so what they've seen is DailyPay is creating a longevity in that relationship between employees and employers, and truly a win-win between employers and employees. And so continuing to partner with employers on how do we bring out more of those benefits to their employee base? How do we continue to leverage the fact that DailyPay is one of the top most adopted benefits across their companies to be able to do more for the employers and their support of their employees?
It's great benefits from the employer's perspective. You mentioned cards for a second. I want to circle back to that. I understand that you're working with Visa now for some international work. Tell us more about what you've announced there.
Yeah, so with Visa, who's been a great partner to DailyPay over the years, we have launched our international remittances product that's integrated right into DailyPay. So the employee then has the opportunity to work that day and have money in their DailyPay account to send money to friends and loved ones around the world, to 70 different countries globally in partnership with Visa.
That's fantastic. I know there's a lot that's popping up of people trying to find better ways to send money to support and lowering the fees and making it easier and more convenient.
That's right.
Glad you're getting into that.
Yes, we're excited about that.
Yes. So what should we expect next? What do you see as the future over the next couple of years?
I think we're fundamentally changing how people think about work and how they think about getting paid for their work, right? What we're doing is putting control into the employee's hands to be able to pick up more shifts, to know how much they're actually earning. If you think about where an employee can go to see how much they've been earning so far that pay period, there's nowhere else other than DailyPay to see that. So they log into DailyPay almost on a daily basis to see how much they've earned so far, net earnings, that pay period, which then incents them to pick up new shifts. It may incent them to get new skills with their employers, to apply for new openings that their employers have. And so we see this as really a platform for employees to feel empowered about how I earn and how I manage my money. So we're really on, I think, an incredible transformative journey right now, changing the way that people think about work and also changing the way that they think about how money moves and transforming that into a real-time money movement solution.
Yes, you're enabling them to react and respond and make changes before there's a problem with their finances. So
that's right.
Financial health plan.
That's right. Because normally you're trying to plan in 2-week increments, but knowing that I can go to work today, I'm going to make X amount of dollars, and therefore I can pay for these things that I need to pay for, or even things that I want to pay for. We had, I was listening to a call a week ago from a user, and he said, there was a show in town that I really wanted to see, but I didn't get paid until next Friday. And so it was so incredible for me to just feel like I knew that I had DailyPay there, I could go see this show, and I felt really in control of how I lived my life. And that's what we're doing, is really just making sure that people feel empowered by the work that they're doing. And if you think about the American dream, right, this may sound very lofty, but only a quarter of people still believe in the American dream. And if you think about the foundation to that, the foundation is that the very belief that a hard day's work does pay off. And being able to put that into people's hands, that they know if I go to work today, I have the money to do what I need to take care of, is really exciting to us.
It really is. That sense of freedom empowers everything else in life.
Absolutely.
Great. Thank you so very much. It's been a pleasure hearing from you, and I look forward to speaking again.
Likewise. Thank you so much as well.
Ciao.